Welcome to my COM 601 Communication Fluency vlog. I'm Denise Whitehead, and I'll be providing an overview of the literacy review portion of an article by Jacqueline Bach that appeared in JCT, the Journal of Curriculum Theorizing, in the summer of 2006, titled From Nerds to Napoleons: Thwarting Archetypical Expectations in High School Films. This review is the Digital Platform 2 assignment following the Week 2 scavenger hunt to find an article from a peer-reviewed journal on a topic that interests me. I selected this particular article for a variety of reasons. First, as a self-proclaimed nerd, I am always interested in nerd culture in modern-day society and the evolution of the nerd from the outcast to being emulated in mainstream culture. I'm also the parent of a 14-year-old high school freshman who, through her own rites of passage into maturity, is identifying herself as a geek is the new chic type of nerd, which is very foreign to my own nerd is a misunderstood outcast. Finally, this article held a high degree of appeal to me because its citations not only included sources from scholarly studies and literature, but also popular culture, including blog postings, movies, and mass media. The author did an excellent job of explaining her premise while utilizing a variety of sources, but this article will also serve as an excellent reference tool for me to use in future projects through my courses on how to cite a variety of sources. The article establishes a timeline of the portrayal of the nerd character in box office movies beginning with The Breakfast Club, released in 1985, through Napoleon Dynamite, released in 2006. Each movie referenced in this article required certain elements, including a focus on teenagers in a school setting, movies that feature protagonists or supporting roles of those characters who represent a nerd, and helps to trace the evolution of the nerd by noting how they are dressed, talk, and treated by their peers and behave at the conclusion of the film. One of the interesting aspects of this article is the author's acknowledgement that blogs continue to emerge as a communication tool that affects and influences public opinion in areas such as politics, media, and commerce, as noted by multiple sources such as researchers Cameron McCarthy and Greg Demetriadis, Pew Research Center, and an editorial in Technology Review. Although the author utilizes scholarly studies to present her premise, the points brought up are supported with references in mainstream media and blog postings. There has been extensive research in the education field prior to this article, considering the positive influences movies can have on teachers and students in shaping their notions of the social group and environment. However, critics such as Mary Dalton have commented that movies prior to Napoleon Dynamite were a limited representation of the culture of adolescence in the educational environment. The author focuses on the generalization of most teenage movies prior to Napoleon Dynamite and how the face of teenage films might be changing. The article's review of the nerd, paired with supporting studies, scholarship references, and analysis of the movie through blog postings, were enlightening and intriguing to me. But the biggest reason I appreciated this article so much was instead of it being a conclusive review of the topic, it opened the door for further questions and theoretical exploration of this aspect of societal culture after 2006, how communication is changing the perceptions of the nerd figure, and how mass media has evolved as a result. The extensive list of works cited includes scholarly articles, educational studies, magazine and newspaper articles, television shows, box office movies, and internet blogs, showing a broad scope of influences in the formation of the theory through the article's explanation of the evolution of the nerd character and its influence on adolescence and the classroom environment. In determining the validity of this article and my interest in it, I also explored many of these media sources, including more modern references to mass media and scholarly studies as it relates to nerd culture. I welcome any comments relating to this vlog.
Created using Powtoon.